In preparing for presenting sessions, there are three tools that I really like that I wanted to take a moment and share with you. Two of them are Google Chrome extensions, and one of them is a feature in Google Slides. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Chrome Web Store. And the extension I'm looking for is called Distraction Free YouTube. Now, I know in the past there had been different tools such as Quiet YouTube, or even you could kick YouTube, or there's all different kinds of ways of doing that. However, I find this one to be the most fail-safe. So here it is. It's distraction-free YouTube. It's the one with the black box. I've already added it. So what happens now, I'm going to show you. If I were presenting, I would venture over to YouTube, and keep in mind, I have no idea what is trending, what's showing up there, what is possibly going to show. It's a little nerve-wracking as a presenter. However, when you have distraction-free YouTube loaded, I'm going to come over here, I'm going to click on my icon there, I'm going to go to Options. And this is where I can hide whatever I would like to. So I can hide the feed, what's recommended afterward, which is sometimes inappropriate. You can hide what's trending. You can hide comments, which again can get you in trouble. So I'm just going to come in and I'm going to start hiding stuff. I'm hiding everything because I just don't want that stuff. So now I'm going to refresh my page. And one moment. And now all I have is this main commercial. I can't really get rid of that one though. But you can see here again, there's nothing showing anywhere that is questionable. Now if I wanted to pull up my video now, you can see here, I'm going to click on, I get just the video. And again, you don't have any of the things on the side, you don't have any of the comments, you don't have any of the other, like I said, questionable content coming through. So definitely load that Chrome extension and try that out when you're using YouTube. If I were in the classroom, would recommend using that as well. Again, sometimes students can get distracted by the other nonsense that we just sometimes we can't control. Now, the other thing is when I'm presenting, I'll often open up quite a few different tabs, and I'll be talking through the different tools, and then I'll move on. And what happens is when you have all of those tabs open, especially when you have multiple tabs open, it will really start slowing down your computer and your system. So what I find is an extension called the Great Suspender. And when you click on the Great Suspender, it will let you set up which tabs you want to suspend and after how long you want the tab to be suspended. So you can actually say, for this specific tab, I want it suspended or never. For example, if I'm presenting and I want the Lead Forward tab always open, I can either pin it, or again, I can come over here and say never suspend that tab. So after a while, you can come in and say after 30 minutes, after an hour, start suspending tabs that you haven't used. And so in doing that, it's going to free up some of your some of the speed on your computer and let it run a little bit faster. So I really like the Great Suspender, and again, that's one of the things I found in the Chrome Web Store too. You simply type the Great Suspender, and there it is. So again, another really helpful one, especially if you're like me and you end up with 20 some odd tabs open at the end of the presentation. Another really cool one is a feature in Slides, and it is a way that you can actually have the audience submit questions. So sometimes if you're presenting to a big group, rather than toggling between a back channel or post-it notes on a parking lot, come in and try the new feature here. I'm going to come over here to where I'm going to say present, but I'm going to select presenter view. And so this is going to give me, again, the audience tools here. So I'm going to start anew, and now you'll see it's got this logo at the top of every one of my slides. And so if a person has a question, all they have to do is go to that URL and submit it. So 1 second, I'm going to go in as a participant and put in a question. Okay, so as a presenter, I'm up there talking, and now I have a question coming in. Oh, so I can see on my presenter view, again, this would be the monitor facing you. Oh, Lisa Monti has a question here. She says, isn't this awesome? Well, if that's a question that I wanted to direct to the whole group, all I have to do now is click on present. And now it's going to show, again, my question. And if that person is signed into Google, which I am, it's going to show their little Google profile pic. And then once I'm done, oh yeah, this is awesome, I've addressed that question, I can now go ahead and say hide. And then again, it can take me right on to my next slide in my presentation. So 3 really cool tools that you might want to use while you're presenting this summer. If you have any questions or you need any help, feel free to reach out to me. Thanks.